All right, the next application of fractions is talking about area of rectangles. You guys have actually already been doing this on your homeworks, and it was a bonus question on your quiz. We find area of a rectangle by doing length times width. The most important part is that we remember our labels here when we're doing these word problems or area problems. Excuse me. So, this very first one is 1/4 times 5/6. When I write that out, there's nothing to cross reduce, so I'm going to come 1 times 5 across the top is 5. 4 times 6 is 24 in my numerator or my denominator. 5/24 is in simplest form, so I add a label of feet squared for area, and I'm already done with that very first problem. This second problem has mixed numbers, so I'm going to do 2 2/5 times 2 2/5. That's a square. Now, before I can multiply these fractions, I need to convert mixed numbers to improper fractions. So 2 times 5 is 10, plus 2 is 12 over 5, times, this is the same length, 12 over 5. I can't cross reduce 12 and 5, so I'm just going to have to come straight across. 12 times 12 is 144, and 5 times 5 is 25. Now in these area problems, when it equals more than 1, I think it makes the most sense to convert this improper fraction to a mixed number. So we're all going to have to divide here, 144 divided by 22. I'm going to take a guess, thinking about 20 going into about 140. That's about 6. But I'm going to guess 5 maybe, since this is a little more than 20. So 5 times 2 is 10, carry my 1, and that's 11. Oh no, so let's try 6. 6 times 22. The 2 goes here, carry my 1, and I get 13. So 4 minus 2 is 2, and 4 minus 3 is 1. I always take my whole number 6 and then put my remainder 12 over my divisor 22. So I always put my remainder 12 and then over my divisor. That's how you guys have seen me write it before. So this answer is 6 and 12/22 inches squared. Remember, on those word problems and area problems, we don't want to forget our labels. So this final answer is 6 and 12/22 inches squared. When we're doing word problems, we do always ask ourselves if our answer makes sense. This is about 2 and about 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 6 is in the ballpark. It's a little bit more, but so are the fractions. They're a little bit more than 4. So things seem reasonable, and I'm going to guess that my answer makes sense, and I'm going to circle that as my answer.